Hello. This is episode 1 of Pokemon Gold. Uh, yeah, I'm quite excited to get this started, so let's get right into it. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, just make a Pokemon Let's Play. I don't know. And I guess because I got Pokemon Gold, I figured why not? You know, it is one of my favorite generations, Generation 2. And as I said in episode 0, there's a lot of extra content if you use the official cartridges instead of like virtual console or emulators. Obviously, you can link emulators, but that's a whole thing, and I don't want to do that. By episode 2, we should have better video quality. Um, if we don't be surprised, but we should by that point. But anyway, let's get right into it. Context as to why this is here, because I started a playthrough to get Cyndaquil, and that's about it. So, yeah. What? You woke me up. You check the clock for me? What time is it? And it should be 12 or and then I believe 43. There we go. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? Okay, I'm just gonna go with Gold because my other one is set to Silver, and I just kind of do that because reasons. Gold, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! We'll be seeing you later. And now we are in the house. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to save just because of habit. And I don't remember specifically in these games if you can get a potion out of your PC, but I shall see. Because, okay, you can't. Never can go wrong with an extra potion. Alright. Oh, Gold. Our neighbor, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he wanted you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop. Here you go. Gold receives the Pokegear. Okay. I'm just gonna... I'm probably not gonna read all the dialogue because not everybody likes to listen to all that. But I'll press the buttons slow enough to where you guys can read it if you want. Yeah. But for context as to why... Okay, today is, I believe, Tuesday, yes. Okay. So, anyway, for context, yes. the for context, the reason I'm gonna have better video quality more than likely in the next episode is because I ordered a um, video capture device for my N64, or I should say just any composite video um, producing things. So basically what I'm going to do is go from there and use that, and then play my N64 and play this through that. So that way, I mean, better. It's going to be better than this regardless. I guarantee it. But yeah, I already know all the things about the Pokegear. Okay, let's go. Now there is so obviously our first goal. I'm just going to talk to him over here because we already know he's just going to push me back. But why not? Okay. Yeah. Screw you, rival. You're the most generic rival in the entire series. Alright. Elm. Gold, where are you? I need to ask you a favor. Or I should say, I think it was said there you are. Anyway. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Could you look into it for us? I'll give you a Pokemon for a partner. They're all rare Pokemon that we just found. Go on, pick one. Okay, so like I said in the test video, I'm going to be picking Chikorita because the other two I already have on my silver copy because I traded over a Cyndaquil from this game. So yeah, and also the reason I'm picking Chikorita. Chikorita it's the second to evolve Pokemon. So like, Totodile evolves at level, like, max level, I should say. Croconaw evolves at level 30, and then, Bayleaf evolves at level 32. So this would be the intermediate of the two, or the three starters, level-wise. And obviously Cyndaquil would be 36. Yeah. I don't know, honestly, why you wouldn't choose any of the starters, because all the gyms, at least the first few gyms, before you get, like, other Pokemon, are pretty good. So, like, it's not like you're fighting a water gym or anything. But, yeah. I do not want to nickname Chikorita. Well, actually, you know what? Let's nickname Chikorita. What should I nickname Chikorita? Let's see. I'm just gonna nickname it Flower, because I can't think of anything better. Okay, O W E. Where's R? Kind of annoying how they never lay it out in QWERTY, but that's okay. Mr. Pokemon lives near Cherry Grove. There's the next city. It's a direct route to there. Okay. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Okay. Oh, here's my phone number. And Professor Elm's phone number is now in our Pokegear. Alright. So, oh yeah, I forgot we get stopped by the aide. I believe he gives us, yeah, he gives us a potion, that's right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Aide. Okay, so basically now that I have Flower the Chikorita, let's see, anything special about him? Yeah, I don't really see anything special about Chikorita other than the fact that it has a berry, but um, its stats are pretty okay. I mean, this generation's before Nature's. Chikorita is a special attacker, so I'd say the 11 in special defense is not bad, but not necessarily good either. It's more of a defensive Pokemon, it seems, because it's got a 12 in defense and an 11 in special defense. I would say this Chikorita is going to be more of a special attacker, because special attackers are just good, I guess, for the most part. And in this game, I don't think it really matters if they're special attackers or not, depending on, obviously, what you're trying to do, because I'm not trying to do any competitive. Because, I mean, we're not in Generation 2's time, so we can't really do much competitive, especially with the cartridges. But I am going to use this playthrough team for Pokemon Stadium later. Alright, our first battle, we got a Pidgey. Let's see. Probably going to just level up Flower a little bit. So that way I can get him to a decent level, because grass type starters, or I should say specifically Chikorita, is not necessarily the best starter Pokemon. Like, there's nothing against Chikorita, of course. Meganium is really cool, but the whole, like, if I had to pick on a like playthrough and I had only the one playthrough, I'd probably pick Cyndaquil or Totodile, just because they're both really powerful Pokemon. But I picked Chikorita because I figured it'd make the playthrough a little bit more interesting. And I think I'd be more proud of myself, because I've never actually started a game off with a grass type, now that I think about it. Which is kind of weird. Honestly, kind of mad at myself for never doing that. But I guess water types and fire types are more my speed. But this playthrough should hopefully prove that to be wrong. So, ooh, we've got a Rattata. Forgot you can encounter Rattatas on this route. But, yeah. So, we're going to be going against the rival soon, so I'd say getting Flower to at least level 7 beforehand is a good idea. Because, I mean, like, I'd say level 5 isn't necessarily that good. And also, if Flower gets to, oh, it already used the berry, frick. I'm gonna have to get another berry then. I'll give it to him after. Hang on, let me just beat this Rattata. This Rattata's being annoying. Yeah, but the Flower was given a berry held item, like all the starters do in this game. It's done to show off the new held item mechanics, and those items get used up a bunch. And in the case of berries, if your health gets less than half, it will get eaten and heal you a little bit, just to like help you out. So anyway, this guy, you're gonna want to talk to this guy, because this guy gives you a card for the Pokegear, the map card. It's quite helpful, I'd say, especially for later game when you're trying to fly places. I'm just gonna ignore this because I think everyone knows what a Pokemon Center and a Pokemart look like, and I mean, I don't even think you'd need it to be explained to you, because it just says it on the outside of the building. But yeah, we're we're working towards this. So after, of course, and then he shows you the ocean. I think he just talks about how you can possibly surf or fish on it. Not completely sure there what he's trying to get at, but yeah. And then he walks to his house, and he's just kind of there. You see, you get the map card. Map card's kind of helpful because I'll show you here in a second. Alright, so Pokegear. Yeah, see map card. You get the map right here, which you can use for a bunch of stuff. Like later on in the game, you can use it for tracking down like roamers and things like that. So anyway, let's head to Mr. Pokemon's house. Should have probably healed Flower before moving this way, but yeah. So I'm just going to take out this Pidgey. I got a crit, sweet. And take out this Pidgey, and then I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and head off to Mr. Pokemon's house. If I can take out the Pidgey without fainting. Okay. And now you see the struggle that we are going to have, because if I remember correctly, Chikorita is in the medium XP group, which means it's not going to be tough, but it's not going to be easy to level him up either. But alright, so now that we've got Chikorita healed, let's just move on our way to Mr. Pokemon's house. I wanted this playthrough to go until the first gym, roughly. Or I should say this episode, not this playthrough. That would be boring and a pretty short playthrough. But alright, we got another berry. Sweet. Now these berry trees, if you don't already know, they reset daily, so you can only get one a day. It's kind of like it's a lot simpler version of the Gen 3 and Gen 4 berry mechanics, of where you can plant them and you get a whole bunch. Alright, well there's another berry tree right here. You're gonna want to get that. It's a poison cure berry. It's pretty helpful for later in the Ilex Forest. But yeah, you get the poison cure berry, and then you can pop right in here and say hi to Mr. Pokemon and another familiar face. Hello, hello, you must be Gold. Professor Elm said that you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Gold received a mystery egg. Now, that mystery egg is obviously kind of important, I guess, not really. It's basically just an item that you get handed over. And then you talk to Professor Elm, and he basically just gives it to you as a present. And it's just a way of teaching you about the mechanics. Now, Professor Oak, he's going to be a bit of our buddy. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. Yeah, so anyway, Professor Oak, he's going to be a significant face, I guess. Not necessarily because, like, I mean, everyone knows Professor Oak's challenge. I'm not really going to be doing that, but I'm going to be doing something along the lines of that, because, hang on, sorry. I'm going to be doing, like, I'm going to be getting a living dex in Generation 2, so, yeah. And Professor Oak is obviously the god of the challenge when it comes to Professor Oak's challenge. Well, I'm not going to be doing that because I'm not confident enough in myself, and I think the playthrough would be way too long for that. But yeah, so this is just a little bit after talking to Professor Oak here. Okay, now I've got the Pokedex. And that is going to be the start of our journey, I guess. Now, I'm not gonna finish the video, of course, but I'm probably gonna work towards getting us to at least Faulkner's gym, because Gym 1, I want to do it. I want to do these episodes in, if possible, of course, because sometimes it could take longer, but gym to gym. So as I can, I'm gonna get Gym 1, Gym 2, etc., etc. Hello, Gold. It's a disaster, and this is Professor Elm telling you about how one of the Pokemon was stolen that you had to pick from. So essentially, what he does is Elm gets his Pokemon stolen because he's kind of a dunce, in my opinion. He's definitely more of a childish professor than others, but anyway. You can go this way, and then boom. And we're back in Cherry Grove. Now, it's not like Crystal where it shows the... Alright, and here's our battle. I probably should have healed or something before that, but I didn't really battle anything on the way up or down, so... Oh, I didn't give him a berry. That's gonna be a problem. Alright, well, let's see if we can beat our rival, because this is... Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose, but it doesn't really matter because we get healed afterwards anyway, so, yeah. Cyndaquil being a fire type against a grass type, it's kind of a tough thing fighting him, but we'll see. And, yeah, so, anyway, if I can beat him, of course, that'd be pretty cool. This battle is not necessarily intense because you don't really have to worry about anything. If you lose it, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to go back and battle him. But, yeah, so basically you beat Cyndaquil, and it leaves you with, I'd say beating Ooh, we missed. Ooh, we beat him! Let's go, Flower. Okay, so... Nice. That's all I'm saying. 69 experience, let's go. Sorry, funny number anyway. We beat our rival. Yeah. That doesn't even have a name yet. I'm gonna give him a funny name. Not necessarily a funny name, but more of a unique name, I guess. Alright. And we're on our way back to Professor Elm. I'm just gonna do the quick cheaty little jumps over the... Instead of walking through the grass like a casual. Anyway, you can go this way. And then you go, oops, you jumped wrong. Anyway, alright, let's just battle one more Pidgey, I guess. Because can never have too little experience, especially this early game. And trainer battles obviously are going to yield a lot more XP, but we don't have a rebattle feature yet, so that's going to be a whole thing. We're definitely going to have this Meganium. Meganium is going to be a beautiful creature when we are finished with him. But yeah, so let's work our way back to Elm. Okay, so you take, I'd say what? Oh yeah, once you get the tile above the bookshelves, you get up. It basically walks you up here for you. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently, it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Okay, so, I'm gonna give him a silly name, so, no, not really a silly name. I don't know. I want to give him something interesting. I'll give him the name Nano, because that's just what came to mind. And it's kind of a unique, I guess. Alright. Well, Nano is now our rival, so there's that. Alright, and now most people, I got stuck on this the first time I played Silver, so basically, you have to talk to Elm yourself. It doesn't auto-prompt like later games usually do. So basically what this does is Elm's talking to you about the thing. He's kind of like really shocked by the mystery egg. And yeah, so this whole thing, and then the sorry, I got distracted. I heard a sound. Anyway, Elm, he's like talking to you about the Pokedex and all that stuff, because he's a researcher too. I'd say he's lesser, of course, because he doesn't show up anywhere else. But I don't think that's really his fault. I just think that's because he's Gen 2 instead of Professor Oak being the Gen 1, the OG, that kind of thing. I mean, he even shows up in this game. But that's for more than just the fact that he's it's for more than just the fact that he's Gen 1. Anyway, he's also telling you to go to Violet City. Oh yeah, I forgot. We get Pokeballs. This is when we can catch more Pokemon. I probably don't want to have a Pidgey on my team if I'm being honest, because I'm going for that Gen 2 style team. You know what I mean? But yeah. Elm also tells you to talk to your mom. You don't have to, but you can, and it also prevents you from getting a phone call later, if I remember right. Because when I played through Silver, when I played through Silver, it took me. I think I got to Violet City, and I got a phone call from the mom, and she basically said, "You want me to save your money, and you can just come back here and do that now, so you don't get that phone call later." It eventually will happen anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. Alright, so let's... Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. He basically teaches you how to catch a Pokemon. I'm just going to skip it because I've already done this, and it does nothing for you, necessarily. Unless you, of course, don't know how to catch a Pokemon, but it's kind of a given for someone like me that's been playing Pokemon the majority of my life. So, yeah. So I'm probably not going to catch a Pidgey, but I want to definitely come back to this game later, like late at night, and catch a Hoot-Hoot, because apparently you can do that at nighttime, which would be a pretty cool... Noctowl is one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, so... Yeah, and I don't know what we'd name Noctowl, though. Ooh, okay, I thought of a cool name. Okay. I'll bring that up when we find it, but I'll definitely play this. I'd say next episode I'm gonna try to catch a Noctowl. I'd probably walk all the way back here, etc., things like that. Alright, so anyway, we're going to I went the wrong way again because of reasons. Anyway, you go this way, then you pop through, and you can go up here, and I believe there's Geodude up here. It's just like a little pop through place. There's nothing really special up here until later. I believe it's a wraparound from another route, but not completely sure on that. Because I think the farthest I've gotten in this game is 5 gyms total, but not this specific game. Pokemon Silver. So anyway, let's just, ooh, I got Razor Leaf already. That's awesome. Forgot that Chikorita learns Razor Leaf pretty early. I mean, it's not that good right now, but obviously the higher I get, higher levels I get. I believe Bayleaf's level 16. I could be wrong on that. It might be 14, but anyway, we get Bayleaf pretty quick, actually. And then, yeah, so now we're just going to be working our way to Violet City after I heal up really quick. I'm probably going to catch a Zubat because you gotta love Crobat in this game, and to get Zubat, it basically, or I should say Crobat, to get Crobat, you're gonna want to catch a Zubat pretty early because Friendship is something that is really hard to level up, in my opinion. Or at least not my opinion, from my experience. But, I mean, you can get a Friend Ball later from Kurt, but, Friend Balls aren't necessarily reliable. It's like trying to catch a Pokemon in a Pokeball, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that, but I just know that Friend Balls they're good for, like, because max Friendship is 220, and Friend Balls put it at 200. So maybe a few battles later and you'd have your Crobat, but it's not really something I am willing to invest in when you can just get a Zubat early on and train it up from there. The only problem with getting a Zubat early on is the fact that it does not learn a stab attack move until level 12, so yeah, that's something to contend with. Oh yeah, I already got this fruit tree. Let's this house basically is just like a little thing where the guy explains berries to you. So anyway, I really want to encounter something that's not a Pidgey, but oh well. Let's just take it out, I guess, because I mean, Pidgey's not a bad Pokemon, but levels up at a really high level. Max, it evolves to a Pidgeot at level 36, and that's the same as Cyndaquil. But personally, I don't really like Pidgey's not bad. I don't really mind Pidgey. It's just like one of those things where I would prefer to get a Gen 2 Pokemon in this game because Gen 2. But yeah. So anyway, oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's a trainer battle here because they're up here at the top. If you can see my finger up there, there was a trainer battle that was blocking your path before. You don't have to even know that it's there, but it's a neat little detail that they put to block your path from leaving after Mr. Pokemon, or even before that. But anyway, we're gonna battle this youngster with a level 4 Rattata versus my level 8 Flower. Yep, so should be a pretty simple battle because Flower probably learns the type move, I call them, before any other starter in Gen 2 because I believe Feraligatr gets, or Totodile learns Water Gun at, I believe, level 11, and then Cyndaquil, I believe, is level 10 or level 9, one of those two for Ember. But yeah, could be wrong, could be better for Cyndaquil, but anyway, let's move on. Oh yes, these two guys wanted. I believe if you talk to them beforehand, they won't battle you, but that's fine. Because I don't remember battling these guys, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, let's battle Youngster Mikey. He's got a Pidgey. Oh, geez, level 2. Sorry, Youngster Mikey, you are out of here. Alrighty. This guy is honestly not that smart for battling me, but I can't blame him because he's a NPC in a Pokemon game, but still. Oh, I forgot he has a Rattata as well. Okay. I didn't forget, but I was unaware. But I critted it. Let's go. Flower is almost level 10, and we haven't even gotten halfway to the first gym yet. That's pretty epic. Okay. Alright, I guess let's battle this trainer too. Or apparently not. I believe there's one up there that we can battle though. I'm just going to run away from this Pidgey because nobody needs that kind of XP when we've got trainer XP. Thank you. Now, I believe there's a... what is it called? Turnback Cave? Or Dark Cave or something like that. I think Turnback Cave is Gen 3 anyway. There's a cave up here that has a 1% Dunsparce. And I really want to catch it for some reason. I'm probably going to leave that off for episode 2. But I really think that would be a nice Pokemon to catch. What I'd do is I'd speed through it, so you guys don't have to watch the grueling task that is getting a 1% encounter. But I do think it would be pretty fun to have a Dunsparce on the team, or at least have a Dunsparce, because I'm gonna need it anyway. But yeah, so Flower is level 10. Let's go. Yeah, like I said, I want this series to encompass everything that these games have to offer. So I'm gonna try my best to make it enjoyable for you guys, but it's really something that it's probably gonna take a long time. This week is probably gonna be full of uploads, but don't expect much afterwards, I'd say, because I'd probably do weekly episodes at most, because school and things along those lines. So, hang on, there's a thing on the screen. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, but I want this playthrough to be, I want it to be enjoyable, but I also want it to be basically a documentation of my playthrough, because I've always enjoyed the thought of knowing everything that I did along the way. You know what I mean? Because it's just, I don't know, something about it. Anyway, so, oh yeah, there's that. There's a grass patch, and I believe there's new Pokemon in this patch. I could be wrong. And that proves me right. Okay, so this is a Bellsprout. I don't want another grass type on the team. I know it's poison grass later, but I really don't want another grass type on the team, because I think Chikorita's got us covered when it comes to fighting water types. I do know that later I'm gonna want a Ghastly, because Ghastly is a pretty good Pokemon, especially when it's a Haunter, and I'd probably trade it over. Okay, here's the cave I was talking about. Let's see what it's called. Dark Cave, that's right. Okay, I wasn't completely sure. Oh, sweet, we got an antidote. That's good for poison Pokemon. So anyway, in this cave, there is a Dunsparce, and I'm not going to get it right now, but I want to see if I can get a not a Zapdos, a Zubat. If I can encounter a Zubat, okay, it's a Geodude. I don't want it, Geodude. Thank you, though, for showing yourself, I guess. I believe it's like 10% Zubat, and like 90% Geodude, or it could be something different. Not completely sure. I just know there's a lot of Geodude in here. Alright, I'm gonna do like 2 more encounters and see if I can find a Zubat. And if I can't, oh well. I think Zubat's... Oh, sweet. Speak of the devil, let's go. Zubat apparently shows up at level 3. That's going to be, what, 9... Yeah, 9 levels until it gets an attacking move. It's pretty crappy, but it's worth it for that Crobat. That's all I'm saying. So, I'm going to try my best. Okay, sweet, we got it. We got our new buddy to the team. I'm going to name it, like, something interesting. Say, what's a cool airplane? No, that wouldn't be good. I don't know. Something space related, maybe? Okay, I have a cool idea. Here we go. Let's name it Hubble. Just because, like, the Hubble Space Telescope, you know, I thought that would be funny. I don't even know if I'm spelling Hubble right, but that's okay. Alright. We've got Hubble the Zubat now. That was a worthwhile little detour, I guess. I'm going to put Hubble in the front, so that way I can switch train it. I believe this is a battle? No, okay. Let's get this Bitterberry. Now, I'm going to definitely... Oh. Did not expect that. Okay. Let's get through this battle. I don't know if Flower's going to be able to handle the pressure today, but... Or not today, but on this little bit of a route. But we've got Hubble. So I'm going to... Oh, Hubble's a girl. That's cool. Yeah, so Hubble doesn't even have Supersonic yet, so I can't do my Supersonic method that I used on Pokemon Silver. But, let's just beat this Caterpie up, because it's a dumb bug. And that's what I get for calling it dumb. Okay, so let's just try our best to beat this Caterpie, because I really don't want to have to walk all the way back from Cherry Grove. Yeah. Alright, I believe there's one more Pokemon, not completely sure. Oh, there's 3 more, okay. Okay, this is going to be an experience. I hope that it's just Caterpies, because that is going to be a lot easier. I'm not completely sure that Pokemon can be level 1 in this generation, like, at least, like, legitimate Pokemon. Just because, like, I don't think I've ever seen a natural Generation 1 Pokemon. Or a level 1 Pokemon. Okay, so Weedles, that is going to be annoying because they have Poison Sting, I believe. Let's just Razor Leaf because screw you, Weedle. Nobody likes you, especially in Viridian Forest, which is probably the most annoying place to encounter them. Yeah. So, anyway, this playthrough's been really fun so far. I'm really glad I'm finally doing something along these lines. I really don't want to cut it short, but I'll probably cut it right before we get to the... Or not right before, but as we get to... Violet City, because... it's running a little bit longer than I thought it would, but pretty happy with it so far, I guess. Um, we should, ooh, okay. I'm just gonna hit it with a tackle, and then I'm gonna heal, because I'm glad, if I didn't have a potion from that aid, I would be in a predicament right now, because I guarantee there's another trainer. Okay, let's see, what is this item? Oh, it's just a Pokeball, okay. Alright, let's heal up Flower because, oh, that's right, we gotta go. I'm used to doing it a different way with the restore option in the newer games. Anyway, Flower, let's heal up Flower because he is not doing very good. Alright. Let's see what this little encounter is, I guess. Oh, it's a Caterpie. Okay, I'll probably come back to get you later, but not for a while. Okay. Oh, okay, you've got me trapped, huh? Okay, there we go. I believe this should take us to Violet City. It's just, I'm gonna heal up, and, yeah, and then I'll do a little bit of a recap of what we've done so far. Okay, so far, we have... we have encountered... We've made it to the first gym, Faulkner's gym, and we have our Flower, Chikorita, and we have our Zubat named Hubble. These are both of our Pokemon so far. I'm gonna cut it here, or at least a little bit soon, because it's running on about, I believe, almost 50 minutes, and I don't want these to be really long playthroughs. So I'm going to cut it here. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching episode 1, and I'm really excited to continue this playthrough. I'll see you all later. Bye.